You're watching Mr. Tony of the Dead's Reviews.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called Plank Face. This is from Bandit Motion Pictures, and it's written and directed by Scott Shermer and Brian Williams. And in this movie, we have Nathan Barrett, Susan M. Martin, Bridget McCulley, Elise Winkler, Jason Hignite, Dave Parker, and Ellie Church. And what this movie is about, this movie follows Max and his girlfriend, and they're going into the woods and they're going to go camping and everything. And while they're there, Max ends up getting captured by these feral, cannibalistic, kind of a family, if you will. And they capture him, and they just keep him held prisoner for a while, and he kind of sees how they go about their ways, and they make him do some things like eat certain things, which is pretty fucking disgusting, but they make him, they're kind of keeping him alive, and he doesn't know why. He just wants to find his girlfriend because something happened before he got captured by them, that I won't say what happened, but you know, some bad things were going on, and he doesn't know what's going on with her, what happened with her, and he just wants to get away. And when he tried to get away, he got captured again by them. This movie was very interesting. There was some disgusting things in it, like I said, when they make him eat a certain thing. I'm not even gonna say what, it'll give it away right away, but it is pretty disgusting looking, pretty convincing I imagine that's what it would look like. There's very, very little dialogue in this movie. Before he gets captured, there's, you know, where the most dialogue is, but when he gets, you know, held prisoner or captured, they don't speak English. They kind of have their own language, so, but you can kind of figure out what they're saying sometimes. Like, she wants him to eat, so she says "ita," you know, so you kind of get it. But there's really not much dialogue at all. Everything's through action and motion, you know, emotions, and but it just tells the story so well. You know exactly what they're thinking. You know everything that's going on. You know, you could tell how they're feeling. Just that they did that great with the emotions in their face. And Nathan Barrett, I've never seen him anything else before, and they even they talk about, like, in the making of Plank Face, they kind of took a risk with him because they'd never heard of him before. They never seen him in anything. He just, you know, they just wanted to make sure he was the right part. He sounded right, and then they found him. He showed up and everything, and he was exactly what they were looking for, obviously, and he did a great job. I hope I get to see him in more of Brian and Scott's movies. Now, if you're a fan of their movies, like for instance, Headless, it's nothing like Headless. Headless is on a total opposite plane. I mean, this has a great story. There is some disgusting things. There is some blood. There's nudity, a lot of sex, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're a gore hound, you know, if you're all just about the fucking blood and guts, this one isn't going to be for you. But I still think you should see it, because this is probably right up there with Headless for me. I've watched this one twice now. I've watched Headless a few times, and I'll see this one again. I really do enjoy it. I have yet to see something from Brian and Scott, or Brian in general, you know, from that group, you know, that I did not like. I have yet to find something that they did that I didn't like. I could categorize ones that, you know, I've seen that, oh, I like this one more than that one, but it was always more positive than negative. This one, I can't really say anything bad about it. You know, at first, man, I was watching this, I'm like, there's no dialogue, but it didn't bother me. You know, at first I was like, there's no talk in this, but it worked out like perfectly. You know, they just put out gold. They really do. And I got this because I donated to the Indiegogo. It was the first time I ever donated toward a movie. I have always, I'll spread the word on like Facebook or whatever. I'll tell people about movies, but I could never really afford anything, and I missed out on Harvest Lake. That's another thing. Harvest Lake is another movie that is total opposite of like Headless, and even that one's even more calmed down. This one's a step up from that, and then Headless is just crazy. But they just do such great stuff, and all their characters are just great characters. Even the Farrell family, they're just great. I can't say enough good things about this. But on here you got the making of Plank Face, you got the gag reel, you got deleted scenes, audio commentary, and there's trailers on here. The making of Plank Face is really an awesome feature, and then the gag reel is really funny, especially there's a scene where Susan and Martin has to jerk him off. I'm just gonna say she has to jerk him off, but not for real, and she's basically giving him she's doing this like as if he's like huge. I don't know, but there was a funny moment in the movie with that. I got a real kick out of it. I thought the effects in this were great. There was no CGI or anything. Everything was practical. Really done very well. Some cringeworthy moments, like I said, but everything was just done very well. But like I said, I contributed to the Indiegogo, and I was actually for the DVD, and when they got to a certain point, they were going to let you upgrade to Blu-ray if you wanted, for free. So that's what I did. But also in this is actually the reversed art. This isn't even the original art that they have, and this is awesome. Like, I didn't notice that at first, but there's actual like faces and stuff in there, and even in like the mouth down here. It looks awesome. That artwork is absolutely amazing. Like, I love it. And this is a limited edition. I'm sure there's going to be another version that comes out that everybody could buy, but this is the one specifically for the Indiegogo people that contributed. And then I'll show you what else you got with it, with how much I don't remember what I gave, $30 or something like that. You get these 3 random cards. I actually had cards made up, which is awesome too. I believe I could show you. Yeah, Nathan Barrett as Plank Face. That's number 2. And then we have number 20 here, Bunny Girl's Wild Ride. Yeah, there's nothing, you can see that. And then I don't want to show you this one because it gives away what I was saying, but there, if you saw it, you saw it. But then even on the back they have, like, you could put it together like a Ellie, there's Ellie Church there. You could put that together, and then there's about Nathan Barrett on the back of that, and then a behind the scenes photo on this. And then there's you could actually get all the cards and put everything together, and have the whole set. I don't, unfortunately. And then also, if they hit another, I think this was actually the second goal. If they hit the second goal, they were going to give everybody a patch, and they hit it. And there's the patch. That's awesome. I'm not much into patches, but it has to be worth it. I don't have too many. I have like 2 that I know of. I have this one, and I have, well, this one and another one. And I'm blanking on what the other one is, but got Plank Face here. And this is number 131 out of 1,000. So that's a good number as well. And then here I'll show you the reversed art here. And this is the actual cover. That's an awesome looking cover too. That artwork is just fantastic. I have it signed to Mr. Tony of the Dead, and then it's signed by Scott and Brian. And yeah, that's it. Not just Scott and Brian. So eventually, hopefully, I can get everybody else to sign them. I have a lot of movies from them that hopefully they could sign for me one day. And there's the Blu-ray. I'm sorry, the Blu-ray there, and that has the original artwork on it. And there's the back of the artwork, which is, awesome. I would love to see action figures of Plank Face. I think that would be awesome. But I gotta say, I really love that they went with the yellow around this. I think that just is great. I think there's no other color that could have went with this. That's another reason I went with this, because it kind of like pops out on on my shelf. I won't have to look too hard to find where this is. even though it is all alphabetical order, my collection. But yeah, I was so excited when they first put this up, when I first saw the trailer. I had to contribute, I had to help, and now they're working on another movie. I'm blanking on the name, but I'll put a link below where you can go and help out. They actually, I don't know if they still have any available. They actually have VHS tapes for this, that the money for that will go toward the next movie that they're making. And they have the props from this, costumes and masks and all that stuff on eBay, that hopefully by the time you see this they're still there. But they're going to be selling that off, and the money they make from that goes to the next movie. So I really highly recommend that you go and help these people out, because they just are, they are some of the best out there right now. And they're better than most of Hollywood. I mean, they're better than any, I don't know, they're just great, and I just want to continue. I just want to see them continue to make movies forever. That's my goal, just to see them make movies forever. And if I can help them out, I will. With that being said, you know, make sure you check out the trailer for this movie at the end of this video. Give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Horror AMINO. All the links will be below in the description box. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.